What's up, guys? Matt McCoy, Acoustic Selection. I get comments often saying, Matt, can you do more beginner lessons, slower lessons for people just learning guitar? Obviously, that's my bread and butter. I love teaching people that know nothing about the instrument. We're going to talk about the hammer-on and the pull-off. You want to know both of these terms when you play guitar at any amount of time. The simple version, I'm going to give you a few little things you can do. As far as a hammer-on, you play a string and then you press it, and whenever you press it, it takes it up from the original sound. So for example, on the top string, hear that? And based on how high it goes up, whether it's half a step, a whole step, whatever, based on where you press it. Or maybe the bottom string, here it goes up. So you play one note and you press it as the note's ringing out. It's called a hammer-on. You're hammering down. A pull-off is simply you have the finger on the string and it gets lower. So for example, you're playing a note and as you release it, you're making the sound go lower. So maybe you're up here. Hear that? It starts at a certain note. When you pull it off, it goes lower. A hammer-on is you start at a certain note and it goes higher. So that's in general terms. Now, a couple things, for example, you see, if you follow my lessons at all, you see me do this all the time. You can use a hammer-on in a couple ways. For example, you can hammer on a few strings, maybe in between chords. So that's between chords, I'm hammer the fifth, hammer the fourth, for example, like that. What you also can do, and you see me do this all the time if you watch my lessons, within a chord. So that version's in between chords. You play a chord, then that's in between chords. What you also can do, and I do this often, is you hammer on within the chord. So for example, on a G chord, got the two bottom strings locked, fifth and sixth, you might have your first finger off. It's very subtle, but it makes a big difference in your playing. Hear that? For example, I'm playing a C add 9, and I'm gonna strum it without my first finger on that fourth string. Then I add it. That gives the hammer-on sound. For example, on the D chord, I might have my battery's about to die. I have just the bottom two strings pressed. And then I press that third string, second fret. So if that's, for example, on a pull, so that's your hammer-on within the chord. You want to do those. So on a G chord, I'll hammer on that fifth string. On a C or C add 9, hammer the fourth string. On an E minor, I'll hammer on the fifth and fourth. On the D, I'll hammer on the third string. Now, on a pull-off, for example, like Sweet Home Alabama, that's the hammer-on. But then you do it for that third string, then you go. See, on the third string, you're hammer on the second fret, hammer on the fourth, so second, fourth. So that's something you use a lot of times. Maybe you're running up and down the neck, that kind of thing. But I personally never really use a pull-off. I use a lot of hammer-ons. Like I said, so for beginner, you're probably going to use more hammer-ons than pull-offs. But if you get more advanced, like I said, even way more advanced than me, up and down the neck, you're probably going to use the pull-off and the hammer-on. So remember, you can do them with between chords. You can do it before a chord. So forth. Or you can do it within the chord. helps you guys. Let me know if you like these kind of beginner guitar tips. I'll try to do those on Mondays on this Acoustic Selection channel. Thank y'all for stopping by. Be sure to check out my website, acousticselection.com or Country Song Teacher. I've got 2 channels, acousticselection.com or countrysongteacher.com. Got all kinds of beginner tips, courses, strumming courses, beginner guitar courses, that kind of thing. So be sure to check it out and please subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you.